Hey, what's up, everyone? One of the things you might or might not learn in school is horizon line. And basically, one of the rules of photography is you don't put it down the middle. But why not? So there are a lot of rules of photography, and my thing is learn the rules and then break the hell out of them, because you don't need to be restricted by rules. Yeah, they're there for a reason, to help guide you so you can learn them, so you can understand the basics, but there are just so many, and as soon as you learn, you can learn how to get around them and do what you need. But there really is an important one, and that is your composition tip. That is your horizon line. Well, what is the horizon line? Say if you're doing a landscape, it's basically the line that divides the picture. So, for example, I'll bring up one of mine here, this one. So as you see, this is the horizon line right here. Now, they say when you're doing photography, you don't want to have it cutting down the middle. So I went back a while and I grabbed, this photo, just because I want to show like the progression of how you just first start out to comparing to what it really should look like. So you should not have your horizon down the middle 100%, in my opinion. For something like this, it kind of works because of the sky and the reflection. It looks really, really nice. But overall, you want to have it either your top third or the bottom third. So if you're using kind of your rule of thirds, think of the grid where you have it cut in half and in sections. You want to either have the horizon at the top or the bottom, so you can emphasize either what's going on down here or the sky or just something more dynamic. So there is a rule that says you shouldn't keep it in the middle. Once again, you can do as you prefer, but it is better, and I'll kind of show you. So I have something like this. Well, where's the horizon? The horizon is down here. The middle of the photo is about up here. So I didn't move it much, but it is moved down, and it's just something better. I shot this with a film camera, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite photos where it really, really shows what I'm talking about and how it adds just something more dynamic. It gives a different perspective. So you get something like this. It's just like, oh, okay, fine, okay, great. It is cut down the middle. Something like this, you see how it just kind of gives you, I'm using leading lines and everything with the road, but just gives you a little more. But then I'm going to give you something like this. Where's the horizon? The horizon's literally, excuse me, at the bottom third right here. So it just gives something more dynamic. I was laying down on the ground. This was from a video shoot that we were doing. But just for something like this, laying down on the ground, and it really changes the dynamic. Because if I was in the regular position, standing up or just squatting a little bit, and it was cut in half, you wouldn't get this perspective. This foreground looks so great, and it does bring out, excuse me, it does really bring out the sky and everything as well. So my quick tip is to move your horizon line around, play with it, try it down the middle, try moving it up top, and try moving it down lower. And it can really, really work out for you and create something more dynamic. So it's just a quick composition tip for you. Move your horizon line. It'll really help it, I think, change perspective and look more interesting. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave that down below. Give us a quick thumbs up. And as always, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out.